Here we go, page 3. Determine the slope of a line that has these points. I've got a couple options. Provided a graph. Slope is a little bit easier if I go on a graph. Go to the right 5, down 3. -2, 7. There's my line. I just have to count, rise and run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went up 10 and back 7. Rise of 10, left 7. Makes the fraction. Notice I'm putting the negative out in front, not necessarily with 10 or 7, because this is the same thing as 10 divided by -7, which is the same thing as -10 divided by 7. All right. Now they want me to write the equation of this line in point slope form. All I need is one of the points. I'm going to decide I'm just going to use A. Y minus a -3 equals my slope times x minus 5. What is the slope of a line that's perpendicular to the one above? So I need to take -10/7, convert it to a perpendicular slope, which would be a positive 7/10. I'm probably going to need that later, because if you notice, these are 12b, 12c, 12d, all of these are linked together. What is the equation of a line perpendicular? I need that perpendicular slope. And it goes through this point. So here we go again. Y minus a -3 equals my new slope times x minus 2. What are the coordinates of the midpoint? So I need to use those 2 points. I'm going to find the midpoint. Remember the midpoint formula. I don't mind if you have access to these formulas on the quizzes and the tests, so keep them close. I take the x's. One of the x's was 5, the other one was -2. And I need -3 plus 7 divided by 2. 5 plus -2 is a 3. 3 divided by 2, 1.5. -3 plus 7 is 4 divided by 2 is 2. There's my midpoint. That's going to be helpful for later. Now they're asking for me to write the equation of the perpendicular. I need that piece. Bisector. Cut it in half means I need the midpoint. Those are the 2 things I need. Plug them in. Y minus 2 equals my slope times x minus 1.5. What is the equation of the line in slope-intercept form? It's parallel to this one going through here. Again, I don't care what form you use. I'm going to go with point slope. I need to go through this point, y minus a -3. If it's parallel to this line, I just want the same slope. X minus a -5. The graph of a line is shown here. If the y-intercept, which seems my y-intercept is 2, we want to cut that in half, which brings it down to 1. And the slope remains the same. I can count the slope. I'm on a graph from one point to another. I went down 2 and right 2, so the slope is a -1. So I need which one of these has the slope of -1? These 2 do. But I want a y-intercept of 1. That means here's my answer. That was page 3.